Quote Roger Ebert, the late, great Roger Ebert. Let's hope the title to this movie is prophetic. God damn it! But this gives me no pleasure to say this. Hi, everyone. Yeah, Grant's gonna get kind of mad in this one. My apologies. Only a little, though. Also, this is gonna be spoiler heavy. I'm gonna say it right now. There are surprises in this. If you want to see the movie, just don't watch this video. Come back if you want to. So, welcome to Raising Popcorn with Grant. I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. We're going to talk about a movie. Movies and TV, it's what we do here. And we're a day late on this. I wasn't feeling well last night, but I felt better today, so I went today. Almost didn't get to go to the screening because of technical difficulties, but I got there. And I saw it in IMAX, not at home on Peacock. That movie is, I think you guessed it, Halloween Ends. Is once again directed by David Gordon Green, who also co-writes, and you wouldn't really believe it if you saw it. So this is the third installment in what they're calling the H40 trilogy, Halloween H40 trilogy. It is the 13th overall installment in the Halloween series, and the fourth in the official continuity of the original. So, what is Halloween Ends about? Well, if you saw the trailer, you'd think it was about the final showdown between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, which it is for about 10 minutes, and that's like the best 10 minutes of the movie. But we begin, prior to the typical Halloween opening credits, with a cold open of sorts, 1 year after the events of Halloween Kills, in 2019 on Halloween night. A young man who, I'm not even going to say his name, I don't remember his name, I'm just going to call him Vacant Stare Bitch. That's what I'll call him, Vacant Stare Bitch. Vacant Evil Stare Bitch, and I'm sure this actor is fine elsewhere, but in this movie he's Vacant Stare Bitch. Sorry. He's babysitting this little boy, and also I have to give it, the opening scene was effective, it was genuinely, well done. He's babysitting a young boy who's a little shit, and, a perfect storm of events kind of happens. He is holding a knife to protect himself because he thinks Michael Myers is there. He's locked in the closet by the little boy and is overheard saying in a lighthearted way, "I'm gonna kill you," as the mom comes home, and then he busts the door down. The door knocks the little boy in the face, knocks him off the banister to his bloody demise. And from that point on, Vacant Stare Bitch becomes sort of a pariah in the town of Haddonfield. We then pick up 4 years after the events of Halloween Kills, after a brief rundown from Laurie writing her memoir. And Laurie feels a little bit bad for Vacant Stare Bitch. I'm just going to keep calling him that. And decides, hey, you know what? Your boyfriend was killed horribly by Michael Myers in the last movie, who was played by a much better and more charismatic actor, Dylan Arnold. Let's have you date him, Allison. Allison is now still in Haddonfield, taking care of Grandma and working as a nurse. But he's struggling to get ahead and is taking abuse from all sides, from her coworkers. And after sort of running into the hospital, she soon takes a shine to Vacant Stare Bitch. Now, at this point, you're wondering, where's Michael Myers? Well, that's when the story kind of gets cooking, because these Stephen King-ass bullies knock Vacant Stare Bitch off an overpass after beating him up, and he's found by Michael Myers, who, in a return to a well that nobody liked, except for maybe a few of the diehards, gives him supernaturally his abilities. This kid basically becomes the new Michael Myers and goes on a rampage. And then the actual Michael Myers shows up at the end and they have a tussle, and it's, for the next hour, it's a really bad Twilight knockoff. With Vacant Stare Bitch, who's not a good actor, at least in this movie, up against Allison, played by Andy Matichak, who once again is one of the high points of this movie, along with Jamie Lee Curtis. If Jamie Lee Curtis is not in this movie that much at all, really, I mean, she's in it plenty, but she's in quick bursts. There's long stretches where she's gone. Michael Myers, as a character, is barely in this. He's in it for about 10 minutes at the beginning, and otherwise, fuck the plot. It's bad. Just moving on. Let the mayhem begin, kind of. So, Halloween Ends is... I know that I get mad sometimes, and I throw around this word, and I throw around anger, but this is fucking bullshit. Oh, I'm so mad that this was so awful. It didn't need to be awful. You had a roadmap. Like, here's the thing. Okay, let me put it to you this way. 2018's Halloween, with the exception of Season of the Witch, in the Michael Myers continuity, I love Season of the Witch, Halloween 3. Halloween 2018 is a really good sequel to Halloween. It was on the right track. It was funny. It was scary. It had that spirit. It had really good filmmaking from David Gordon Green, who, at least I used to know how to make movies. He's a phenomenal director when he wants to be. And then Halloween Kills, it had its problems, but the high points were good enough that I kind of wanted to give it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, just a little bit. Halloween Ends is fucking bad, guys. It is worse than Halloween Kills. There, I said it. I'm just going to be real with you. To me, it was worse. It's so bad at parts and so inept that it actually almost becomes kind of funny. There's continuity errors in this that really make no sense. There's scenes that are paced and structured really weird and feel really out of place and bizarre. Like, for instance, I'll just give you a couple examples. First off, continuity errors. Vacant Stare Bitch, that's what I'm going to keep calling him, wears glasses. And they're the kind of glasses that that are like, not like, you know, sunglasses or like stylish glasses. They're like prescription, like glasses for people with bad eyesight. Like the kind of glasses my mom wears. You know, like they're actually like eyeglasses, right? Fair enough. One of the bullies breaks them. He goes the rest of the movie not needing glasses. And at first, it implies that he really cannot see without them. And then it just is never addressed again. He can just see fine. And that was stupid. But that was at least this movie's problems. There's one scene I want to point out because it's really weird. It kind of reminds me of what Pete Davidson said about scenes that shouldn't be in the movie that don't make any sense. So there's a scene where, like, if I remember correctly, because I only saw this tonight, so I should remember it, right? There's a slaying that happens, so they have this thing where this guy has kind of a stereotypically obnoxious, smothering mother. Okay? And a dad who doesn't do anything. It's basically like the Goldbergs if they were literally from hell. So it's the Speaking Stare Bitch's mom is getting really antsy, and then he mouths off to her, she slaps him, and then tries to French kiss him on the mouth? Which is weird, but again, like, I told it to my friend who disagrees with me, the Northman did it better, just saying. And then he kind of steps back and he's like, Mom, what the fuck? Like, understandably. And then the mom goes, I'm sorry, and walks off. And the dad looks up from his paper and he goes, I hope you find love one day, son. And this is like a 20-second scene. Like, all that happens in 20 seconds, and you're just like, what? What the fuck was that? It almost made me laugh. I was like, what? What is that scene? And it adds nothing. It adds nothing to the movie, and it's weird and rushed and just kind of just... Why was that in there? It's like things like that just pile up in this movie. The opening scene was solid. The closing fight was solid. Otherwise... And there were some nice cameos from alumni of the series, particularly one in particular you'll know when you see it that made me kind of smile knowing that character from the first of this trilogy. But yeah... For those reasons, I can't give this movie a 0. I can't go to the bottom of the barrel, but by God. 1 star for Halloween Ends. It breaks my heart. Because it, like, genuinely breaks my heart because I really love this franchise and I really love this run. Especially the first one. I was like, this is the right track. And the things that are consistent about it in this one still remain somewhat consistent. Again, I like Andi Matichak. She's really, you know, don't mean to be a guy, but she's nice looking, she's a good actor, and I like the Allison character. You know what, how about this? They're going to reboot this in 10 years with Andi Matichak. Here's what you do. Allison versus Silver Shamrock. That's Halloween 2032. I'm done. This is bad. Halloween Ends. Please let it be the end. It gets a 1 out of 5. Just close the book on it. Look what they've done to my boy! Look how they've massacred my boy! I'm just really... I can't even be mad at this. I'm just really sad about this. This could have been decent. Like, they had a plan, too. That's the other thing. They really could have done... The original plan was to just have it... That's why you see... Even the title Halloween Ends doesn't really make sense if you're thinking about it in context of this trilogy, because it was originally going to be called that before because it was the same night. And now it isn't. Because people didn't like it in the second one. Well, guess what? It's an overcorrection. It was the Rise of Skywalker, the movie, basically. Man. What a waste. What a waste of time, talent, money, and just the fan base's time. And Jamie Lee Curtis's time, and Andy Manachick, David Gordon Green's time, everybody. Just, it's not the worst Halloween movie. That's still the one with Busta Rhymes. I think it was Resurrection. Like I said, the only good part of that, the only thing that was good in that movie was Trick or Treat, motherfucker. Other than that one line. Other than that movie was dog shit. This one is dog shit, but it's slightly more solid dog shit. It's not diarrhea dog shit. Alright, moving on. Let's blow through the rest of this review and get the hell out of here. So, trailer trash, we got a lot to talk about. I Want to Dance with Somebody, talk about it, looks good. Bones and All, we talked about it once before, looks really interesting. Babylon, looks great. Knock at the Cabin, looks interesting. Then again, it's Shyamalan, though. Megan, with a 3 instead of an E. This looks either like it's going to be surprisingly not bad or really stupid, but stupid in an enjoyable way. I'm actually looking forward to this. Dancing. Yeah. Now I know the context of what that GIF was about. Violent Night, the Red Band trailer. This looks fucking awesome. Now this looks like a blast. This is a movie where it's some of the producers of John Wick and it's the director of Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Hell yes! I love Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. I know I'm in a minority. I don't care. I love that movie. It's a cult classic. Where it's gonna be David Harbour is gonna play Santa Claus, and it's like Santa Claus if he goes full John Wick to save a little girl. It looks awesome. Cannot wait for Violent Night. Black Adam looks good. Seeing it next Thursday. I'm real sick of the trailer though. Avatar: The Way of Water. So sick of the trailer. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever looks good. I'd say I'm sick of the trailer, but out of respect, I'm not going to because I do think this movie. I really have high hopes for this one. So yeah. For Chadwick, man. For Chadwick. Alright. And was there Sherman? No, there was not. Alright. I think the girl behind me said it best in this movie about an hour in. It was like 17, 18-year-old girl said, "This is stupid, Mom. I want to go home." I'm like, yeah. Also, the best part of this whole thing, honestly, was this group of, like, I saw them walk in, and they were, like, chit-chatting and being annoying. These, like, kids who look no older than 14 were walking into the theater, and I'm just like, either they're going to get away with this, or someone's going to escort them out before this movie is even half over. And sure enough, during the opening scene, walking them out, and then toward the end, they snuck back in twice. Sat for 2 minutes until the usher walked in and then bolted out. I was so tempted to, as they were running away, just go, "You're not missing anything!" So, sneak into Barbarian instead. Or Terrifier 2. Yeah, this movie sucked ass. Anyway, that's it. We will be back later tonight. I still have another review to do tonight. For Rosalind, we're kind of playing catch-up. Maybe a season 1 of the Midnight Club, and more to come. That'll all be next time. And until next time, we'll grab the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Close to miss. Love you 1,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does that it's supposed to do. Leave a comment, even if it's, "Hey Grant, I like waffles." Really helps out. Want from me else reviews, listen, other stuff. You can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. On Serialized, all of one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. My podcast, Raised on Popcorn, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Also, go to Ryan Conway's channel if you want to see me. We're going to do a Tuesday night hangout on November 1st at 6, my first collab. I hope you guys will come, and if you want to ask me some questions, you can. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. I want to know down below, what did you think of Halloween Ends? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. Till we meet again, we're all Raised on Popcorn. Make my own extra butter. Sorry I'm going through this so fast. That was Butter. Catch you guys next time. Bye.